Great
Hey y'all,
cycle.
Motion C Poet here. I must say something came to my mind last night and the other day. How some people continue to say, hey, what happened in the past, we have nothing to do with it. That were our ancestors who did all that hate and racism against black people. Now, back then, there was no accountability for their action, none whatsoever. Now, here we are today in 2023, and there's still no accountability. Now, you can't sit up there and say, hey, I have nothing to do with that. The same white supremacists, same police white supremacists are doing the same thing. White nationalists, Christian nationalists, doing the same thing. You can't sit up there and say, hey, that was my ancestor. It's still happening today. And if you don't want to hear that situation saying, hey, that was my ancestor, that's not me, then you need to talk to your people. You need to break the cycle. You need to hold them accountable for what they are doing, because it's continuously. Just like I just saw of the policeman who sit up there and arrested a woman, put her in a police car, and then put her on a railroad track so the train can hit her. And all they did was gave him probation and community services. This is what I mean about accountability. Stop it. Break the cycle. If you don't want to hear that no more about what's going on and say, hey, it wasn't me, it wasn't my ancestor, stand up, speak out. Know that it's wrong. And hold these people accountable for what is going on in our world. Because I don't understand it. Because the simple fact is that I bleed blood red just like you. The Great Spirit who created us all, even black folks, even brown people. So I will continue to say, if you got a problem with black people and brown people, you need to go to the one that's created us. Because all this killing, all this greed, all this ignorance and stupidity is not going to do anything to lead your soul to a place that you don't want it to be. But then again, you might not care, and you might not believe that the fact that we are here, this is our battlefields. There are lessons here to be learned. And you have to get on that path to be able to open your eyes in reality and know the difference, because we got a lot of people who don't want to go forward. Since the beginning to the time, everything has changed. Nothing is the same. No one is the same. The clothes that we wear, the way we talk, the words that we say, the music that we listen to, the art we create, it's totally different. We're using phones and computer now. Everything changes. So in order to keep up and say in reality, that same thing you keep doing with that racism and holding on to it, it's not moving forward. It's moving backwards. When you sit up there and try to repress votes, steal a vote, doing what you're doing, especially if you're doing it in black and brown neighborhood, you're going backwards. You're not going forward. You're not living in reality. Because reality all around us has changed. We have so many people right now who have children that mix with race. We are no longer that society who want to take that face of being filled with hate. So Like I said, I don't want to hear that. That wasn't me. That was my ancestor. Talk to your people. Stop it. Break the cycle. That's the only way it can happen. You got to speak up and you got to speak out about it, because I'm tired of it. It hurts my heart and hurts my soul. The way y'all doing other human beings, we suffer because of another human being. All the struggles that we going to, and people trying to work so many jobs to make ends meet. There's a lot of things going in our world that needs to be fixed, but how can we fix it? We still got people in that's going backwards. Don't want to move forward. They want to continue to be ignorant and not use mindfulness. I'm waiting for a change. I woke up. I hope you learn to wake up too. And the only way that you're going to do that is to go on, take your spiritual quest, accept it, and educate yourself with the correct education. Not all that bull crap that they've been telling you out here. Because those folks there want to stay backwards. They want to go back in time. They want to stay back there. We're not there. And we got to let them know we are no longer there. We're trying to move forward to better ourselves and our community, to have a safer, a community that's filled with acceptance, reality, truth, and accountability. So, next time you hear somebody say, that was my ancestors, I had nothing to do with it, they still doing the same thing now. Open your mouth. Talk to them. Because it's not right. If they don't want to listen, all you can do is leave it alone. Give it up to the Great Spirit, but know yourself that you're doing things the correct way to move forward and not continue to be ignorant and evil and being hateful and full of racism. That has no place here on earth. It doesn't do anything but cause conflict, have us go backwards, not forwards. So, I'm going to get out of here, get back to working on my graphic novel while I can. And as I continue to say, break the cycle, be safe out there, because we got a lot of people that are not mindful out there. Please, be careful.